Welcome to the Own Your Family, where real stories and proven formulas are shared about leaving the rat race so you can achieve freedom and spend more quality time with your family. Get ready, mompreneurs and dadpreneurs, to get inspired by earning from home, living healthy, and aspiring for more in life with your hosts, Renat and Katrina.
I'm Katrina Sevilla, and today is another special day interview session brought to you by Django.city. Django.city is a SaaS company, and it delivers software as a service to entrepreneurs, freelancers, and hobbyists. Go ahead and be a Django.city member and get your website for free. All right, so in this episode, I'm going to interview a very special guest from Tokyo, Japan. Guys, I can't wait any longer to start and introduce our inspiring guest. So let's bring her on. Our guest is originally from Nueva Ecija, Philippines. She lives now in Tokyo, Japan for 40 years. She's the owner of Yanagawa Restaurant and Maddie's Beauty and Wellness. She's also the chairperson of Japan Nueva Ecija Foundation, a board of director of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce, Trade and Industry. She's an English teacher, Zumba instructor, founder of Japan Association of Novo Ecijanos, founder of Teatro Canto Org, founder of PSRCI Running Club, founder of Pinoy Golfer Association in Japan, an artist, model, commentator in Japan, International Ambassador of Goodwill. Mga kababayan, hindi po siya masyadong hectic ang schedule niya. From entertainer to multi-entrepreneur, Mari Nihei, welcome to Pinoy Wheel.
Hello.
Hello, yes. Thank you so much for joining us in this interview, Mari.
Thank you so much for being with you tonight. Tonight here in Japan, minasan konbanwa in Japanese. Konbanwa. I'm a Filipina from the Philippines and I live in Japan for a decade. Thank you so much for the beautiful introduction, my dear, and I'm very, very happy to be with you today. Konnichiwa from Tokyo to Belgium. I've been there once. I know how very beautiful Belgium. Even in where's that? The place in Belgium, Brussels.
Yes, the capital.
And also the capital, Brussels, and also the World Heritage of your country.
Yes, that's true po. It's truly my pleasure to have you on Pinoy Wheel, Miss Mari.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And so first of all, kamusta po dyan sa Tokyo, Japan? Tell us about it.
As of now, it's winter, but warm weather now. It's raining and pouring rain this morning. But as of now, we are okay. We don't have snow. We don't have strong wind. And our infected in Corona is just a few number. Okay. And infected from South Africa, new variant. Only 19 maybe arrived yesterday from a flight from Nambia, from South Africa. Yeah, we have, but they are directly from Narita, directly quarantine in Chibaken, near Narita Airport Hospital.
Okay po, sige.
We are safe as of now. And
that's wonderful news.
Yes, and the good thing, our new Prime Minister elected, my best friend, Kishida Sensei, Prime Minister Kishida, shut down the border of Japan from any other foreign tourists.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much po sa update na yan, Mary. But you know what? I'm very interested also, aside from your story, also sa country nyo. I actually studied one semester of Nihongo, and I had a Japanese teacher. Pero medyo nakalimutan ko na yung Nihongo ko kasi medyo challenging siya. But you know what? I am looking forward to visit your country very, one day soon. So, yes. So let's get straight to your life story. Can you tell us your story in a nutshell? Like, ano klaseng buhay meron ka back in the Philippines when you were still young?
Yeah, when I was in the Philippines, Nueva Ecija, hometown in Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija. It's northern from Manila. Just a simple girl. We are always playing, swimming at the irrigation in the Batis. Do you know Batis, the river behind backyard in our house? We always playing, climb prutas tree like papaya, like mango and bayabas, like siniguelas. So I miss like that life, ne. And also we play what you call to catch fish and shell at the river, ne. That's my simple life and
Yes.
happy-go-lucky life, ne. Sa
Yes.
probinsya, always eating fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, ne? Especially in Nueva Ecija, it's a food basket.
Yes.
Yeah, in Nueva Ecija.
Of
So
the
we have,
Philippines.
yeah,
Okay.
and we always happy in our school. That's with my family, happy as always, ne? So, uh, lumaki ako ng happy family. Simple but happy and
That's really
healthy.
good.
Yeah.
Very good. Healthy, simple family living
Yes.
in the
Yes.
Philippines. Yan ang
Yes.
importante. And I can
Simple life.
yes, I can truly relate to that because I also grew up sa probinsya ng South Cotabato, and really, we have so many great uh, people around there. Napakasarap ng food, ng prutas,
And beaches.
lahat-lahat. At saka yung beach, talaga hindi mapapalitan yung tuwa at
Yes.
ang nature, ang blessing
Yes.
ng nature. But so when you say simple, Miss Marie, is it did you experience really yung level of poverty in a way, or you didn't
In the
have
middle. In the
middle?
middle class. We are not very poor, but we are not very rich, but in the middle class.
Okay.
We ate 3 times a day, and everybody are healthy. No problem with my relation with the other people, with the neighborhood, and the community is a great relationship with them. And I think I'm very active to play with my what you call fellow countrymen in our hometown.
Okay.
So I think I have a great memories, climbing different trees, and swimming in the river, in the irrigation. That's my memories eh. At saka yung namiminiwit ng palaka, catching a frog, and cook karage for palaka, for frog. So yun ang mga memories ko lang.
Ang sarap
Very
nun.
simple.
Ang sarap nun,
Oo.
adobo.
At saka sinasampalukan namin yun. Yung alam mo yung young leaves ng tamarind,
Yes.
sinasampalukan namin yun. Ang
Oh,
sarap.
sarap.
Napaka-healthy.
Yes.
Kaya ako, wala akong bukbok. I don't have a broken teeth because I always eat
That's true.
calcium. Like
That's true.
small fish,
Yes.
shrimp, frog, and different insect. Like sa
Exactly.
lagubang.
Nako, rich in protein yon, ha? In fairness.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So, Miss Mary, going back po sa yung lifestyle ninyo in the Philippines nung bata pa po kayo, ano yung inspirasyon ninyo really to go further in life? Because we know, in reality, hindi naman lahat ng mga
Yes.
bata sa Pilipinas nagkakaroon o merong opportunity to go beyond what
Yeah.
they
My
can do.
inspiration is my mother and my father because they are really working hard. When I was there, my father always going to the farm or rice field to tree planting of rice planting, and my mother's always going to the market to sell vegetables. No, so they are my inspiration that I want to be a good person a good person to help my parents someday and my siblings. So they are my inspiration, my mother and father, because I really wanted to give them a good life and a beautiful life, to 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 give back my reward or appreciation for them for giving me a life, beautiful life.
Napakagandang inspirasyon po yan, talaga, Miss Mary. At talagang i-bless kayo ni God niyan kasi you're always going back to your roots, and that's, your parents, being
Yes.
a kind, respectful child of your parents. Now, I want to continue on with, yung how did you end up sa Japan naman?
How did you end me in Japan?
Yes, paano po
Yes,
kayo nakarating
my
dyan? Ano po
tita,
yung
my
story?
yeah. After I graduated the high school, my tita from Fukuoka came back to the Philippines, and she invited me to come to Japan to try cultural dancer, to enroll and register to Tita Bella and the Mayuga sa Bella and the Bellstar promotion in Manila, because she's under there. And I was impressed and amazed her, because she's always bringing a lot of stereo, cassette, and different gadget, and lots of chocolate, So instead, I'm going to England to study my college degree there. I choose Japan, because I really inspired the story and history and culture of Japan. Because I'm watching drama about Japan when I was child, when I was in the Philippines. So I'm just curious about samurai Japan, about daigoro, the wig of Japan, the kimono, and the tempura, sashimi. I really interested what, because the Filipino senior citizen doesn't like Japanese, because of
Yes.
the effect of World War II. So they really not discouraging me not to go to Japan, because Japanese samurai is kawaii, scared, ne? They are really scary, ne? So instead of scary, I did my final decision to choose Japan, to try Japan as a dancer.
Wow.
Interesting, right? Very
Interesting.
interesting. Because I don't know how to dance, how to sing.
Oh,
But my tita teach me how to dance, how to make a pandango sa ilaw, tinikling o tinikling bamboo dance, and Tahitian dance, and our different cultural dance. So
okay. So, ganun pala yung story mo kasi normally sa mga Filipinos na nakapunta sa Japan, normally they really are into entertaining, di ba? Parang normal sa kanila na marunong sumayaw, magaling
yeah,
kumanta. But in
mm,
your case, you were actually interested sa culture nila. And
yes,
kumbaga second na lang yung talent. Dahil nga
yes,
sa aunt mo na nagturo sa'yo ng mga skills.
yes.
So, wow.
I just want to see Japan, yung mga nakikita kong mga mountain nila, yung mga nawala sa Pilipinas. I just want to see Japan.
Yes.
Yung mga pagkain, not only food, yung culture and lingwahe, yung language nila, I really interested
Yes.
to know it.
Yes.
To
Ano po
learn.
yung favorite ninyo na pagkain sa
Sushi,
Japan?
syempre, my dear, because I'm a sushi owner in Tokyo. I have a
Yes.
restaurant here. I
Yes.
have sushi bar owner here, in the
Yes.
same place of my.
Yes.
And but before, I don't like to eat raw fish and raw shell. I don't like sushi, and no choice, because my husband is working as tuna fish broker in Tsukiji Central Market, the biggest central market in Asia, in
Yes.
Tsukiji. But now
Mhm.
they transfer to another place in Toyosu.
All right.
No more Tsukiji.
Okay. So, Miss Mary, nung napunta na po kayo sa Japan, ano po yung first impression ninyo, yung mga first 2, 3 years ninyo sa Japan? Ano yung mga adjustments na
Oh, I
na-overcome ninyo?
I really don't like the weather, the snow, because it's very cold, and we are just wearing t-shirt. That is December, and it's snow. Winter season in Japan. I think I can live here in Japan only a few days, because it's really hard, and I don't like to eat raw food,
Yes.
raw sashimi. I don't like that, and I
Oh,
don't want to hear the how to sing the Japanese enka. Japanese enka.
yes.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
really hard, and I don't like to hear about
yeah.
that.
So, in the beginning, hindi nyo po type yung food ng Japan at saka
No.
yung song, yung, especially yung mga singers dyan, hindi masyadong
Yep.
type yung, so yun yung mga adjustments, at saka yung weather.
Because
Mhm.
because we cannot understand Japanese. I
Yes.
arrived here only domo arigato, konnichiwa.
Yes,
Oh.
basic lang.
Eh,
So,
yeah.
paano ninyo na-overcome yung language barrier? Ano yung
I
ginawa
think
ninyo to learn the language?
I always watching cartoons
Ah, yes.
on TV. Easy to understand, my dear, because the language is for kids and simple. Like hello, ora, like that.
Yes.
Very simple. If cartoons
Yes.
than drama or news or movies, much better to watch cartoons, Japanese cartoons. It's number
Yes.
one all over the world. So
Yes, that's right.
yep.
Mhm. So, kailan po kayo nag-start maging entrepreneur?
I started entrepreneur since I'm married with my Japanese businessman,
Mhm.
Tsukiji Central Market tuna fish broker owner. So
Okay.
yeah, and I live with my mother-in-law and father-in-law for 20 years. So they are all my teacher and coach in my life.
Yes.
What do you call that? In lifestyle in Japan, to adapt
Yes.
the lifestyle
Exactly.
in Japan.
Right.
Yeah. So they
Okay.
are my teacher. And
So,
then
oh, sorry.
I
Go ahead po.
started 25 years ago na. 25 years ago.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty interesting. So, yung entrepreneurship pumasok dahil nakapag-asawa po kayo ng Japanese na entrepreneur and he owns
Yes.
a
Tuna fish.
tuna
Tuna fish
fish.
market.
Okay. Kaya related, no, Yanagawa restaurant is related dun sa fish market na business ng asawa mo. And so,
Yes.
gaano po ka-influence, kumbaga, kasi for some probably, oh, why would I do entrepreneur or entrepreneurship? Eh, okay naman, I'm working here abroad, at saka yung husband ko is an entrepreneur. Why would I do another thing and stress
Yes, that's
myself
right.
out? Ano po yung
That's right.
motivation ninyo?
My motivation is he's working. He's working at Tsukiji Central Market, the biggest central market in Asia, as a tuna fish broker, and we delivered tuna fish for different restaurant, department store, and what you call that, different sushi bar in Japan. So my motivation is the best fish, tuna fish, is from my husband. So I need to use it here in sushi bar. So he is my motivation, my
Wow.
husband.
Yes.
Yeah, my
Wow,
husband and
amazing.
my father and mother-in-law, because they are working together there.
Yes.
So they continue to work there, and I continue to manage this sushi bar by my own, and I have 8 staff, 4 men Japanese chef and 4 student from Masada University as part-timer job as my staff here in my restaurant for 25 years.
Amazing. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. So, you know what? I watched this documentary on YouTube about
Mhm.
this. They also are a tuna broker, fish broker, and they're also producing the best tuna in Japan. So I remember that story from what you're
Yes.
saying. Na yung husband mo is actually producing the best tuna out there.
It's coming from Mexico, from Canada, from New York, from cold country, because tuna fish is the best from cold country,
Oh, okay.
because and clean, like
Yes.
Canada, like Mexico, New York, like that. But Spain, of course, Spain we have. But from the Philippines, tuna from the Philippines, hot country, or from Asia, is just
Yes.
for canned goods.
Okay.
Because the water is warm and the water is different, but if water is warm, the tuna fish is not good. But
Okay.
if the fish came from Cape Town, Africa, South Africa, it's much better, because they produce a lot of tuna fish in Cape Town, Africa.
Oh, okay. Good thing.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
mean, good to know about that. All right.
Yeah.
So, yung entrepreneurial, ano yung first business na inumpisahan niyo po ever?
Yun na, yung tuna fish market namin sa Tsukiji, Omikawaya. I was what do you call that? Yung sa kwan ako, yung sa nagtutuos, I forgot. Imanihan ko kuwan ako yung sa halimbawa bibili ka, not only welcome, not irashimasen, not only that. I need to compute in
Yeah,
Japanese style, not
I see.
calculator. Soroban, you know
Yes,
soroban?
yes, I know that. I
Chinese,
forgot the term.
calculator.
Chinese,
Yeah.
how do you call that? Yes, the manual
Yeah.
thing.
Right. And
Yes.
per kilo, per gram, the tuna pieces per gram per kilo, it's very expensive, my dear, because it's favorite of all Japanese in Japan. You know, sashimi, sushi, maguro is number one. That's the main trade of sushi or sashimi in Japan. Maguro. One maguro, it's cost around $3,000 or four
Yes.
thousand dollar. If huge maguro, $5,000 like that. If good maguro, good quality, you need to pay at least per kilo is 15,000 yen like that, 10,000 yen,
That's
uh, $100 like that.
that's a
Per
lot
kilo.
of money right there.
Yes, yes. That's why it's
Yeah.
a good business, my dear.
Yes.
Sushi bar, you know, because of sushi bar, I help the Philippines, especially in blood donation program. In the Philippines, number one in Nueva Ecija because of my restaurant. I
Yes.
always send different like ambulance, computer, hospital equipment because of this
Wow.
restaurant. I have a lot of celebrity from different parts of the world coming to my sushi bar.
Yes. So you were blessed by God to become a
Yes,
blessing to other people. Yun
yes, my
yung
dear.
naging purpose mo.
Yes, I use all those income income from restaurant to help my fellow countrymen in the Philippines and also in Japan because we have a lot. We have more than 280,000 documented Filipino living and working in Tokyo.
Yes, that's
So,
true.
as a leader of Filipino community, I always using my money to help people,
Yeah.
not
Giving
only in the
back.
Philippines, my dear. Yeah,
You're
that's
always
why
giving back. Yes.
God always giving me a good and great customer for this restaurant to help to continue my endeavors.
All right. Wonderful
Mm,
story. What an inspiring story, Miss Mary. Now,
thank you.
when it comes naman sa, challenges sa pagiging entrepreneur, pagiging businesswoman, ano po yung pinaka
Challenges,
malaking challenge na na-encounter ninyo, and
language,
how did you overcome it?
language and culture, because we have a different culture. We in the Philippines we always cook, boil the food. Here's all everything almost in my sushi bar almost raw, so it's not allowed to use perfume for myself. It's not allowed to have a manicure, and I need all my hair like this because it's not allowed. You need neat body, neat fingers because
Yes.
I'm always also a chef. You know, even winter, very cold water, you need to touch the water and knife because I'm also a chef in my restaurant. So it's a big challenge for you
Yes. Yes.
because you need to make your knife or use your knife properly, how to cut or slice the piece properly, you know, because it's going to customer mouth, you know.
Yes.
Everything is sanitized, everything is you know, you need clean and safe, ne? Even the saucer, the plate, and chopstick and the soy sauce, everything is, you need to check everything, single, every single of your
Yes.
your table, you need to check all. And also kanji, Japanese character kanji, you know, kanji.
Ah,
Of
yes.
course, of course, number,
Napaka-challenging.
yes, number one kanji, you know, if you get the order of the customer, you need to ask which one they have. For example, you know me. I heard. Do you know me? But it's, you know me. It's just a tea cup, teapot.
Okay.
You know. Do you know me? And I heard. Do you know me? I don't know you like that. So yeah.
Yes.
And they have also a proper serving. For example, sashimi, when you bring it to the customer, you need to show the proper serving. They have a per customer, you know, Japan, and also
Yes.
to put the chopstick. They have a left and right, you know.
Napaka-organized sa Japan. I can just
Yes.
see it on videos. And
Yes.
yeah, I studied once Japanese from
Yes.
my Japanese teacher. Like, everything is so organized and there's proper way
Organized.
to do everything. So I can
Yes.
just imagine what you went
Yeah.
through, especially in the food industry, especially yung sanitation, health and sanitation. It must be very strict to get
Yes.
all the papers required to run the
Right.
business.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, I don't even want to go into that business, but you know what? Thumbs up
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
congratulations for doing it, because
Yeah.
that can inspire other people, other Filipinos who want to get into the food industry, especially there in Japan and here even in Europe. I mean,
Yeah.
maraming nagsusulputang mga Asian restaurant, especially Japanese, because we
Yes.
all know that, Japanese food are super yummy and world renowned. And so
Healthy.
everyone wants to dive and test, but
Yes.
they're also looking for, alam mo yung, authentic na
Authentic.
Japanese food.
Right.
Yes. So
Right.
they're hiring really
Yeah.
Japanese chef dito sa
Yeah.
Europe who can really prepare authentic Japanese food,
Yeah.
because they're willing to, experience Japanese cuisine. And so, yeah, all these things na ginagawa, all these things, the sanitation and stuff, and the paperworks to get there, I'm
Very
sure it's
important,
worth
my
it. It's very important. And
important.
yes.
Yeah. And how to greet people, how to approach and to welcome them. They are rule that irashaimase, you need to bow. But in the Philippines, oh, like opposite greetings, right?
Uh,
The body movement, body action. But in Japan, yeah, I enjoyed because step by step I learned since I started my business. I learned from the customer, from my staff, from my father-in-law and mother-in-law. I learned from my children. They are my sensei. So I always following them and abide the rules because they have a rules,
so
in
paano
Japan.
paano po ba gagawin yung pagbabaw? Pag mataas ang posisyon ng tao sa harap mo, mas mababa po ba, or and kailan po
Same
kayo
same same level,
same
same level
level
lang. But much mababa, much respect. Respect.
respected?
Yes,
Okay.
respected talaga. Yeah. So, yun, awa ng Diyos, nag-enjoy ako kasi different nationalities visited to my restaurant
Yes.
since 25 years ago. At ito sarili namin, own with my house also is our own in the central heart of Tokyo. So,
Wow, that's
I
great.
am very, my dear, I am very, very lucky.
You're
Uh,
blessed. Yes.
as a Filipino living in Japan for 40 years, my dear, with my in-laws, because of my in-laws, we have a great relationship and we don't have fight or debate or whatever. We have a different culture, but they love me like treat me like a real daughter. They
Okay.
trusted me this, yeah, and they pinamana nila to sa akin lahat. Kasi
Yes.
wala na sila. They are gone already.
Yes.
They are in heaven
Yung,
now.
especially yung values, the most
Yung
important thing that
values,
they can,
yes,
the values and all the things na paano i-run ang negosyo, something that
yes,
no one can pay that, no one can
yeah.
replace that. But earlier, Miss Mari, you mentioned about kids, your kids. How many kids do you have po?
My daughter is already 38 years old, and she's working in a good company in Tokyo, Japanese company, of course. And my son is already 36 years old, a bachelor also, because young generation in Japan doesn't want to marry, doesn't want the responsibility or obligation. They really want to enjoy their life without responsibility. That's the young
Yes.
generation now.
Yes.
I think it's also in America or in Europe. Many
Yes.
people doesn't want to marry, just live in partner or boyfriend and girlfriend. It's really different, ne?
Yes, yes. But as a Filipino, I'm sure you want them to have also children in the future. So para ma-enjoy mo po yung
Pagiging grandma,
yes.
pagiging lola. But my kids doesn't like to have an own family because Tokyo, the most expensive city in the world.
That's
Tokyo is
true.
very expensive. Health, education, housing, everything is schooling, everything expensive.
That's
So they really wanted to enjoy their life as of now, and I'm happy for that. I respect for them like that
So
because
yeah, yeah, that's totally
it's
fine.
okay.
Yes, that's
It's
totally
okay.
fine.
Whatever they want to do, it's okay for
Yes,
me because
yeah.
they are not remote control.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yes.
they have own
How do
life.
how do you say okay po in Japanese?
Daijobu, daijobu.
Daijobu. Okay, daijobu. Okay.
Daijobu.
I can say my name in Japanese also.
Sige nga, sige nga.
Watashi wa Katurina desu.
Wow!
Watashi wa
Excellent!
Yay. All right.
Me llamo es Marin, eh? Me llamo es Katrina Sevilla de so.
Yes.
Very good, very good. Uh-huh.
All right. So, Miss Mary, here, this is a very important question for me. Like,
Yes.
what are the most important skills you need to have as a Filipino living abroad
Mm-hmm.
so that you can thrive? Ano po yung
Uh,
importante skills sa
Number
inyo?
one is sincerity, dedication, compassion, kasama yan. At saka siyempre yung pakikipagkapwa. Kasama yan, anak, kasama sa team yan, yung pakikipagkapwa. Kasi pag walang kaibigan, walang kapwa, walang pupunta sa yung negosyo kahit anong negosyo mo. So you need to build a good foundation of your life wherever you go. Kailangan marunong kang makipagkapwa tao, marunong kang humbleness.
Opo.
You need to respect yourself and also your kapwa, your kaibigan. Kailangan marunong ka makipagkaibigan pati. Kasi anything na maging anong negosyo you want to start, kailangan naka-foundation na yung good image mo na. Very
Tama.
important. Yes, very important. Plus, you need to do your best effort na you can promote yourself. How to approach people. Use internet. Use media. Use TV. Use Facebook. Whatever. Kasi kahit wala ka na kakayanan, do your best, you can do it. As a Pilipino, dahil ang Pilipino, mabilidad, mapunyagi, ang mga Pilipino, matyaga, no? Matiisin.
Yes.
Karamihan, especially mga women, mga babae sa atin, masisipag, no? Matsatsaga. Kailangan importante yung pakikipagkapwa, pakikisama, hindi lang teamwork ng mga fellow countrymen, importante yan. Tsaka you need to study yung kapaligiran mo, environment. Check the environment kung yung bang iipundar mong investment na yon. Halimbawa, restaurant, hindi ba mabaho yung lugar? Matao ba yan? Marami pang kumpanya diyan. You need to learn and study your environment, your places, at saka kasi based on my experience, my dear, I went to different condominium house company and nag-greet ako sa kanila. Even yung aking Japanese is not good 25 years ago. Ako yung nag-approach talaga. Not only for Filipino, also in general, a different nationality like Chinese, American, or whatever, because we live in one earth, so we need to keep on our heart that humility, very important, my dear. For example, in my sushi bar, many people are coming, like rich and poor. You need to be neutral. You need to be ready to approach, to welcome them, how to be a good not only owner or staff of one business establishment. You need to be approachable to anybody. Huwag tayo mag-racial discrimination sa ating mga kababayan o kaibigan, sa ating mga ma-welcome na mga tao. Huwag tayong mamimili ng mga customer o kliyente, even sa anong uri ng business.
That's right. That's right.
I'm sorry, Pate, hindi ko ina-expect yung tanong mo na yon. So, based on my experience kasi, meron akong nami-meet na mga yakuza, yung i-doorbell ko yung bell nila. Nandaw, Rosana, bakero, gaganunin ka, huwag kang matatakot sa ganon. You need to try yourself, try your best na mag-approach ka in a good way na pakita mo na huwag siyang maganon. Ikalmante mo siya how to do it in a good words to say. Di ba?
That's right.
Pwede mo naman daanin sa magandang salita, di ba? Sa pananalita.
Yes.
That's the most
Right.
important. How to use a good words na may
Yes.
respect at love at saka hindi magagalit yung sinabihan mo.
Exactly.
Importante ang words eh. Yes.
Exactly. Lalo na sa negosyo,
Yes, sa
customer
negosyo.
service. Customer service is very important.
Customer is always right dapat.
Mhm.
No?
Yes, totoo po yan.
Pagka meron ka lang konting na miss ka lang na konting pagkain, mag-ayamaro ka lang, mag-uminasay ka lang, and then palitan mo lang ng bago, wala nang gulo, di ba?
Yes.
Hindi pwede yung magtataas ka ng boses, anak, na magiging pabalang ka pa. No. Kailangan, you need to be humble.
Yes.
Humble as always. Humbleness is important.
That's true. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Miss Mary. Now, ano po ang best tip ninyo to win in life?
To win in life,
Yes.
do your best, fight for life.
Mhm.
Pakiulit nga pati, na blanco ko doon.
Ano po yung best tip ninyo na maibibigay para po maging winner kayo sa life?
Huwag kang magbabago. Huwag kang lalaki ulo mo. Huwag kang magbabago. Lagi kang tumawag sa Panginoon na i-guide ka. Para noon hindi ka maligaw, hindi ka maliko sa kaliwa sa kanan. Idiretso ka lang niya sa magandang daan. Sa Japanese, meron kasi anak yan yung proverbs na Minoru hodo kobe o tari no inaho ka na. Magtatagumpay ka kung ikay may mga kababaang loob at saka yung lagi kang iisip ng maganda lang sa kapwa mo. Lagi kang positive thought, positive life, positive. Maging positive ka ba? Alam mo yun? Wag mong pansinin ang mga negative things. Don't allow them to interrupt your life. Diba? Halimbawa, nag-i-start ka ng business. Kung may naninira sa'yo, tingnan mo, pag-aralan mo, obserbasyon mo. Pero wag kang magagalit. Accept anything and everything. Good or bad, ika nga, still publicity. Acceptin mo lang yon. Tanggapin mo kung anong dumating. Everything, anything is welcome. Kung negative ang dumating sa'yo, kung malas, o de tumayo ka uli at lumakad ka uli. Don't never give up nga. Para kasing kanya natin, para maging winner ka, halimbawa may nataong nanira sa'yo, nainggit, inaway ka, hayaan mo lang silang awayin, balibagin mo ng, pag binato ka ng bato, balibagin mo ng pagmamahal, salita, in a good way, yung words mo, ang kanin mo, baka naman, baka naman pwede nating pag-usapan niya, yung mga ganun ba, yung magpakumbaba ka.
Yes.
Para maging winner ka, huwag mong pansinin yung mga negative na paninira sa'yo. Kasi babalik sa kanila yon.
Yes.
Basta ikaw, do yourself, do your best, diretso ka lang, basta tama ka, ipaglaban mo yon. Diba?
Wow.
Yun, dapat. Ako kasi anak.
Yes, focus lang talaga sa kung ano yung goal mo. At kahit may naninira, huwag pansinin lang yon. Mm-hmm.
Don't allow them to interrupt your life nga kasi nga, masasaya lang yung laway mo at saka yung action mo, yung pera mo, yung oras mo sa kanila. So, focus ka lang dun sa gusto mong gawin, dun sa dream mo na matupad. Gawin mo lang yun habang bata ka. Ngayon mo gagawin yun eh. Diba? Yes. So, halimbawa, for example, sa Facebook, may nanira sa'yo, hayaan mo lang sila. Wala nang mawawala sa pagkatao mo. Hindi bababa ang status ng buhay mo kung manira sila. Alam mo, mas kilala mo ang ugali mo at pagkatao mo eh. Bakit ka magpapasira doon sa mga naninira sa'yo? O diba? Ganon din sa negosyo. Hayaan mo sila, pag nakita mo sila na sinisiraan ka, mas gawin mo pang inspirasyon sila at motivation at pagbutihin mo, matupad mo yung dream mo. Diba?
Wow.
Kasi nangyari na rin sa akin yan, kaya narating ang aking pagiging esthetician. Bago ko narating ito, marami sa akin ng apak na tao. Marami sa akin sinaktan yung kalooban ko, yung pananalita sa akin na bad words. Pero yun anak, hindi ko inilagay sa puso't isipan ko yun. Iniluha ko yun, iniyak ko yun, itinakbo ko yun araw-araw sa umaga ng marathon. At yun ang ginawa kong motivation and inspirasyon.
Yes.
Nasabi ko, gagalingan ko pa, mas lalo kong gagalingan. Kasi sinaktan yung pagkatao ko, sinaktan yung ego ko. Kailangan galingan ko pa yung pagmamassage ko sa facial para mapalifting ko talaga at maalis ko yung mga taba ng mga tao, yung double chin nila, yung mga wrinkles nila, yung mga pileges nila dito, yung sa mabuta, ano tawag dito, anak, yung sa dito, yung bumababa na, yung nagsasagi. Yes. Hililifting ko yan. So, nagpunta ako, I went to Canada and I learned. I went to a different school dito sa Japan. Ayan ang mga certificate ko. nag-aral talaga ako na, pinag-aralan ko lahat yan. Hindi lang yung pagbagawa niyan, yung how to use the machines, yung thermage, yung mga hypo, cavitation, slimming cavitation, lahat nandyan yan. Pinag-aralan ko yan. At hindi lang yung kailangan you need to learn how to give an advice is just in case na nagkaroon sila ng skin problem like pimples or warts, how to make it better na mapagaling without using this machine. Yung mga, halimbawa, gagamit ka lang, anak, for example lang, gagamit ka lang ng, alam mo yung apple vinegar, cider, pampapatay yun ng mga bakterya ng mga pimples at ng mga warts. Babaran mo, isuot mo lang ng cotton yan, patay ang bakterya in 1 week, patay.
Yes.
Hindi ka nagagamit anak ng lens, ay ng laser. Oh, ganun yun.
Yes.
Halimbawa naman, kung mataba ka, for example, saan na napunta usapan natin, this is just some pointers lang. Pag mataba ka na, may problema ka sa mga tiyan mo, make yourself, encourage yourself, inspire yourself na bigyan mo ng time for 30 minutes running every day.
Oh, love that. I love that.
Just, you can solve your problem by
Yes.
yourself, alone.
I love
Run.
that. Mhm.
Instead makipagchikahan ka anak sa Facebook o sa mga kung anong chatroom o sa anong chismisan, run every day. Run. And if you have a problem, run mo lang yan.
Run.
Pag pinagpawisan ka na, solve your problem.
Yes.
Halimbawa na, meron kang lagnat, sinat, run. Or
Run.
mag-yoga ka, mag-aerobics ka, zumba ka. After 30 minutes, anak, papawisan ka, tanggal lahat ng napil mong mga bad sa katawan.
That's
diba?
true. Tanggal ang nega vibes, tanggal ang
Yes.
stress. Naging
Yes.
happy ka pa, naging sexy ka pa. Kaya thank you so
That's
much,
right.
Miss Marie. Wow, that's
Yes.
an amazing, motivational talk talaga para sa lahat, lalo sa mga kababayan natin ng mga mommies na medyo nega vibes kasi nasa bahay lang at swipe ng swipe sa phone. Nakikita mo
Yes.
yung friend mo doon na gumala-gala and sexy na. It's your time to shine na, so we need to be winners
That's right.
in life.
Yeah. And besides, my dear, you need to do it because you need to maintain your good relationship with your husband. You need to make always presentable your body. We don't need to welcome all the parts from our kinakain, right? So we need to make presentable not only for our customer, especially number one, presentable with your husband. You can, number one, and with your family and with your friends. Maging best example and model tayo with our family, with our friends and fellow kababayan na sometimes we need to give a reward for ourselves, not only for always working, family, cooking, cleaning. No. First need to do is first yourself. Serve yourself. How? Give a time to relax. Ne? Kasi life is just once, too short, and nobody can help us to make beautiful skin and beautiful face. So thanks God because of pandemic, coronavirus, my shooting for Japan TV are exempted and extended or canceled. So I try to learn and study in Canada how to make beautiful skin and beautiful body shape. That's why I learned snooker over there and archery, of course, golf, skiing. Because, my dear, I can teach also for my family and for my fellow countrymen in Japan and also Japanese. So that I can maintain a good relationship with them for not only for social activity, also outdoor activity.
Yes. So speaking of those lifestyle and outdoor activities, what's your favorite thing to do? And tell us about golfing and traveling. Tell us about it.
Oh, before I went to travel 78 countries, I went to Waseda University, political economics department. I learned Spanish, French, Portugal, Chinese, and Korean, and Portuguese because I want to travel all over the world to see the World Heritage and the 7 wonders of the world. So I have 2 books about World Heritage, my dear. So first, language. Second, geography. So I learned, like, for example, like Machu Picchu, Taj Mahal, Egypt, Giza Pyramid, also Mont Saint Michel, like that. Very important side of beautiful side of the world,
Yes.
not only sushi, not only este, not only family or Filipino community. We need to give us ourselves to travel and open your heart, open your eyes to see the
Yes.
beautiful side of the world. Not, of course, if you know a different language, I can use also in my sushi bar, in my business, because I'm welcoming a different nationality here. So I traveled 78 countries to see the World Heritage, because you cannot bring your money in the heaven, or in purgatorio, in hell, you
Yes.
know.
Mhm.
So you cannot
Yeah.
bring a single one recognition. So
Mhm.
award, recognition, appreciation. For example, my dear, I got Presidential Award 2004 in Malacanang with Arroyo, President Arroyo. But it's not important for me. The important is how you enjoy your life day by day, and how you inspired and giving inspiration, encouragement for the people, and how you share your knowledge, ability, whatever. For example, yoga, golf. I like golf because I am the founder of Filipino Golfers in
Yes.
Japan. Yes, I won 8 years because I love
Wow.
golf. Yeah, women's division, because I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I have a healthy body and powerful body because tuna fish. I ate tuna fish.
Yeah.
Tuna fish is always keeping moving, even they are sleeping under the deep sea. They are moving, my dear. They will kill. They will die if they stop their body.
Yes.
I am I am the wife of tuna fish broker. He worked 50 more than 50 years as tuna fish broker. So I have sushi bar. So I ate sashimi, maguro every day. So I have a powerful body,
That's true. Yeah.
powerful mind, my dear.
Exactly. We have to take care of ourselves if you want to, you know, bless other people.
Yes.
If you want to change our family, our friends, other people's lives, we need to be a good example. And that's what
Yes.
you're doing, Miss Maddie. So congratulations for that. Now, speaking of golf, I'm still learning. I'm planning to get a course on that really soon because here it's still closed. I can't go to
Yeah.
course, but yes, I'm so super excited. And syempre,
You know,
if I get to
my
go to
dear,
Japan, if I get to go to Japan, I will
please
contact
come.
you. Yes.
Please come. Shall we play in Chibaken or Saitamaken, just 1 hour by car from my place? And of course, when you have a chance to visit in my wellness, I will give you a thermage for your facial to make you 10 years younger.
Wow.
Everything is lifting. Especially your my dear, I have boobs machine here, oh. Boobs
Wow.
vacuum. And I have a machine for eye bag to remove your eye bag. And I have many machine here. I have sauna blanket. After your slimming cavitation for your whole body, I have blanket sauna just lying down my bed. And after that, you can eat sushi or sashimi in my restaurant next door. And I will introduce you hot spring in Japan. All people are
Yes.
naked. Naked.
Yes, that's my
Girls and
dream
girls.
actually. During the this winter time with all the snow everywhere and then the spring,
Yeah.
that's one of my dreams in
Yes.
Japan.
And
Yes.
we will go for ski gerende in
Oh,
Niigata, Naiba,
yes.
the number one. And we can have their hot spring, open air bath
Yes.
on the mountain.
That's
We
very
have a
interesting.
lots of onsen here, yeah.
It's
And
onsen,
also,
yes.
yeah, I love also snooker, curling, archery, tennis, yoga. I love
Oh, wow.
handstand in handstand.
Wow.
I
We
love
can be
that.
we can be best buddies. We have a lot of things in common. So,
Yeah.
Miss Mary, before we end this, video interview, um,
Mm-hmm.
what is your most favorite book, inspirational book that you would
My
like to
favorite
share?
my favorite books is World Heritage, about World Heritage. That's my favorite, my dear, because we cannot go all those places, because like Hanging Babylonian is already broken, right? So we
Yes.
can just read in the book. So some places are gone, the Seven Wonders and World Heritage. Some places are uh, more already gone. So just I wanted to learn more about World Heritage, because I want to continue my traveling adventure in a different parts of the world.
There you
until until I can walk.
go. All
That's it,
right.
because I love just happy life, and with the adventure and happy life.
Yes, that's right.
Hard work, hard work, and then save money, and then go. Next.
That's right.
Thanks for listening. Join our online family by signing up for your free account at www.ownyourfamily.com and begin your journey to freedom. Want to get there faster? Book a strategy call with us at ownyourfamily.com/book a call. As always, be sure to leave a rating and subscribe to our podcast and channel so you never miss a future episode.